Right, okay, let's get this on here. Sorry, cucking it up a bit quick there, wasn't I? Okay, flip coin. Check coin, keep coin, because we're trying to get these done fast and furious here. MCC Division, Nats, World Cup Qualifier. It's game week 1. The legends are here. Luke, Sancho, it's Dark Elves versus Skaven. And I'll be the first to admit, this is a really, really interesting choice when it comes to teams to go in with the qualifier here. Because, let's face it, Skaven, it's a good choice. Good, flexible. Let's see what he can do. He's actually come in here. There's no Roger. I always hear lots of arguments about that one. Do you go with the rat over or not? It's a hell of a piece, isn't he? It's so full of fail, he's so full of succeed. So let's see, what has he got here? He's got your standard lineup. Lots and lots of line rats. No thrower. He's trusting in the not 1 but 3 gutter runners, and of course 2 storm vermin. It's an interesting thought. Meanwhile, yeah, here we go. Great. Just great.
Settle it in smash!
It's typical, yeah, there's the fans, no fucks given whatsoever. Let's just get this game on and let's get going. Well, thanks a lot for ruining things there. So, as we were saying before the fans decided to really interrupt things, but, you know, not letting things go the way they're supposed to be. A couple of push me, push yous. Dark Elves. So this is what I was going to point out. Dark Elves, well, they're an interesting choice, aren't they?
Ooh, you suck!
Well, hey, we got in a casualty. It's a line rat. Okay, fine. Considering the last game we just cast, we'll take it. It's a bell rung. It gets a player off the pitch. Okay. Oh, you're sucking happy now. Fine.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
Yeah, so there you go. Okay, meanwhile, back up the front line here. As mentioned, Skaven going line rats, 2 storm vermins, 3 gutter runners. They'll think about a thrower much later. Basic composition team though, 3 rerolls and an apothecary to start. It's quite the good starting. Oh, AG4, you're so wonderful. Oh, you could tell I was sarcastic, couldn't you? I didn't even need to punctuate it with anything. Okay, now, this is with the Skaven. Well, their own funny way can shine. Well, there we go. He actually gets a stun. Well done. Do they need to risk anything? You know what? It's game 1, turn 2. Not really. He doesn't really need to risk anything. Well, technically it's turn 1, but of course, well, fans being as they just want to get on with it. So they're starting to speed things along here. So, classic deployment here. He's looking for the screen. You'd almost think about it, but you know what? It's early. Why do it? You've still got a player in reserve. Dark Elves, of course, no players in reserves. Now, as we mentioned before, this is where it gets fallen into your Dark Elves, because they are probably, without doubt, one of the toughest starting teams TV 1000. Don't get me wrong, I think they're a great tier. But they are the hardest team TV 1000 to start and actually play. Why is that, you'd say? Well, take a look at the price of the players. Only goes for the change the handoff and doesn't do the glory pass. Well, you're playing it a bit conservative, but mind you need every bloody skill point you can get. Just saying, your AG4. And yes, I know, you're chancing a 1 in 3, because you've got 2 rolls that are 1. Fine, I understand, lads, but at the same time, you want that skill point. However, I can't fault a safe play when it's the WCQ, and he doesn't want to lose the ball. He's looking at all these sucking gutter runners. So, that said, that's his viewpoint, that's why he does the play he does. It's not a wrong idea. You know, sometimes you also say, I'm being too critical. Well, now and then, if you're being ultra conservative, and you bloody shouldn't be, you know, take the Wood Elves from season 11. And you see what happens when suddenly, well, now he kicks into gear and plays his style the way he's always meant to play. with a team who could always play that way. Well, sometimes it fails. That's fine, you live and die by the one, but the numbers of times it succeeds, it's made for a great season, hasn't it, lads? Anyway, back to this play here. Basically, we had to fill in because, well, all the Skaven basically do is check the line. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Check the line. Okay, line's checked. And the Dark Elves, well, nothing explosive has happened. Like, sure, they've got an early KO. And it's not major. But look at the basic composition he's got here for this Dark Elf team. And you can see he is going in with... He's got the one runner. There's a lot of debate about this player because he's armor 7. But he does have the movement and he does have the dump off. Now, dump off is an interesting choice of skill. Let's call up the rest of the skills here. Just so you can see and confirm that, yes, indeed, he has gone in with the 4 Blitzer. Now, if you're a Dark Elf coach, don't blame me. Go 4 Blitzers. But you really love those Witch Elves, don't you? And that's the problem. The Witch Elves are phenomenally expensive players. When he's gone in here, he's got 2 rerolls. So he can't afford the Witch Elves now, can he? Unless he decides to go with a couple of loners. Yeah, that's actually a strategy, lad. That's actually a crazy strategy. But you know what? Doesn't want to give up the early TV. And so, well, this is what you got. And it's not a bad team. Because you're trusting the AG4. I was going to say you're trusting your armor 8. Famous last words of mine. Okay, I'm sorry I jinxed it there for you, lad. And meanwhile, Skaven, I just adjust the screen and just keep muffling them up. Alright, back to the Devil card deck. Well, let's see if you can draw a Joker today. Knowing is, look, it's the Death card. Death by hugs. Yeah, who knows. Okay. Now, admittedly, having dump off does give you certain options that if accidentally someone gets through, he just dumps it somewhere. But it means you've always got a plan for it. Have an eligible receiver somewhere. Be aware of that. I will be the first to admit dump off, not a skill normally used by any team. It's a very rare skill. In fact, I don't remember any of you buggers ever buying it in season after season after season. It's only if you started with it. Dark Elves. Has anyone ever got dump off? So not a skill you practice with. Here's a tip of advice for an Amazon coach or two out there. You'd be amazed what your designated ball carrier can do with dump off. No, I'm serious. I've had crazy miracles done with that. If they have nerve as a steel, it's even worse. Of course, it's usually a pretty dead ball carrier, isn't it? Speaking of dead, look at those gutter runners go! Okay, they're not dead yet. Alright, moving it along here. Now, stunning the Storm Vermin, crazy as it sounds, did the job. It's keeping them out of the defense here. So the Dark Elves feel a lot more confident trying to press in. Again, they've got 3 turns. And they're halfway down. It's well within strike distance. Nothing to panic about yet. Meanwhile, big advantage, let's face it, of any Skaven team. Your slowest player pretty much is 7. That's a lot of speed, lad. So to an elf team, you're incredibly frustrating. Now, admittedly, Dark Elves do have the little problem that, well, they do have all this movement. 6 on their team. The Blitzers, of course. But boy, can these lads hit. Speaking of it, meet me fist. That's about bloody time.
Ooh, you suck!
However, I will say this if you're the Skaven coach. You're fine with this right now. Why? They're just KOs. They're coming back, lad. In theory. Famous last words, isn't it? All the time. We've all seen games like that where a KO is even more permanent than a bloody injury. You could regenerate a sucking injury. But we've seen KO stay off all sucking game. It can be the most deadly thing for you. So, still, Good, solid defense here by the Skaven, because he's slowly running out of players. And meanwhile, the Dark Elves, well, now they're starting to throw the odd one-die block. Because he's got 2 rerolls. It's not so much of a risk now, is it? I'd like to see something happen. Alright, Skaven, turn 6. Solid block in the front. There's a blitz, down goes the lad. And still nothing breaking, but it does keep an incredibly solid screen up in the front line. Well, he's got a couple more players to move up. And he's not engaging. There's nothing wrong with that. He really is trying to force the Dark Elf to try and squeeze through and maybe make a risk, and it's going to be live and die by the one. Now he finally does make a block. Well, he's got the rerolls at this point. He hasn't used one. Good, solid coaching going on here. Well, this is going to make the MCC division quite the treat, isn't it, this year? Okay, so, Dark Elves. Again, you don't blame them. Target the gutter runners. Absolutely. Blitzer or gutter runner. 2 dice, you definitely want to get rid of these gutter runners, because the gutter runners, let's be serious, lads, they can work magic. As long as there's a gutter runner on the field, the Skaven coach can score. Alright. Well, the Dark Elves, realising this is not working, it looks like it really isn't. Seriously now have to change up where they're going and why. Oh God.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
And there you go. Finally something doesn't quite go right. Fails the Dodgers. And the Dark Elves are actually down a player suddenly. Well, at least not permanently, but it does give the Skaven, if they want it, and they can slam in, it's possible. Well, let's see how he plays it. Oh, really? Oh, God. Well, so much for that bloody idea. Well, there goes the reroll, so suddenly, it's not, it depends how much risk he wants to throw at this one. Nah, it's lots of push me, push you. You see, a little thought here for the Skaven. If you could have brought a player in. If you could get it, mark this one up. You had this one marked up, and you could blitz through. And risk the 1 die. Sure, you can dump off. Maybe that's what he's seeing there. You see, he's just going to dump it off to him. He's probably right, too. Turn 8. Dark Elves. Solid punch. Still can't break the gutter runner. Well, that's it for that run. And he's just going to put that one straight in there. Well, there we go. There is a solid score. And there we are on the board. Come on. You wondered why I mentioned that, didn't you? Alright, there we go. Both KOs stay out. Right, let's turn this around here. Now, I grant it's early days. 100% grant it's early days. But you know what? You got the players that can do it if you set it up right. Here's my question. Does the Dark Elf coach see this? He sort of sees it. Okay, lads, flex your fingers and check your testicles at Nuffles Beach, because here we go, we're going to find out, can the lad do it? Let's stage this one up here. It's World Cup qualifiers. You are about to see every coach, especially game 1, let's face it, start flexing their muscles and doing the perfect as best they can. Alright, here we go. Both teams, extra reroll. Don't fucking care. No, really, we don't, because you already had one. Would have liked a touchback. And you're all looking going, why? Because he can't knock him down yet. So there goes the early reroll on a successful hit. Now he's got what he wants. Push me, push you. Alright. He's in position now. It would have been nice getting a free casualty, but you know what? Let's get it on here. He's got the ball. And it comes, the miracle pass. As if it's nothing, right past him, looking at the replay, completely ignores him. And he's in. You saw it right there. Well done. 1-1. Both coaches, it's the A game. Well, that's the World Cup qualifiers, isn't it? Oh, look, one of them decided to come and play. Hello. And let's go back to the field. Alright, he's going to have to turn this one around here a bit. Meanwhile, Dark Elves go, oh crap, well now we're on the defense. Yes you are. But fortunately, have the Skaven done anything to you all game? Well, no, not really, other than they've humiliated you and hit you with little 30 teabags along the way. So you're down one guy, got a rudder, that's fine. You're forced to put a line rat on, that's fine. Do you still have 2 gutter runners? Yes? Fine, you can score. That pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? Now, as you can see here, well, he's not going to be as cheeky. Slight adjustment of where the players go. And brings one up. Bit of a change. Could work. Let's find out, shall we? Again? What the hell's wrong with you people?
If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it!
As the fans, there they go again. Fingers all around. Well, that's 2 turns removed from the game. Boy, they really are trying to make this one quick. Oi! Go away! Scram! There you go. Okay. That was so much for that great idea. That's not happening. And then he fails to pick up the ball. Of course he does. AG4. It never fails, does it? And there goes a precious early reroll. Well, it's gone. Nothing you can do about it. Alright. Does the best thing he can do. Adjusts his play immediately. And we're back to a couple of swings. You might as well push away. And you're not engaging anyone. Except here. Well, alright. I've got a question. If you're so intent on engaging someone, why don't you just push him over here and just punch him again the second time? Alright. Okay. Push me, push you. Well, that was basically it. Okay. Okay, Dark Elves. He's put the onus on you. You've got to hit me. And we see how well that's working. Ha Push me, fuck you. Okay. And again. You're seeing what the teams are doing here. He's decided to immediately go in a conservative screen and dare them to try and do something. Alright. You decided to dare him, did you? Alright. And here comes Skaven. Well, he's going to try and go around the left side. Why the left side? That's apparently where his drink is. So he's going to go and retrieve the bloody thing. Alright. Bit of moving here. He's keeping things well spread out. It's... What's his thinking here? He's daring him to try something crazy. No, seriously. That's what this basically is. It's daring him to try something crazy. Which he could. If he felt like trying it. But he decides to go for conservative blitz.
Kill him! Do it! Shoot him!
Well, there you go. It's an injury. Now that is more up the Dark Elf side, and that does change things a little. Because now, down a player, and it does tend to promote a bit more aggression here, especially when you got Dark Elves, when you've got 40 your players, well, let's face it, have block. See, as mentioned, you have a blitzer here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a go. You could have gotten 2 dice with block on them. Ball's free. It's just a thought, lad. Now, have this for a thought.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
Well, it's a stun. And now you start to see what one of the great advantages of the Skaven is. One more time. You got it, everybody. It's how fast these sucking rats can run. Unless you grab them by the tail. I can see the bastard run without the damn thing. I think we've seen that a few times. Of course, when they run without their tail, that's when they call them politicians. Okay, so it's not a massive swing, but it certainly is going to be enough to make life nice and interesting. That 1 die block, well, you know what, you might as well. Doesn't really achieve much, but it might draw the blitz away. Maybe. And I don't think he's falling for it. Okay, so at this point here, what is basically the Dark Elf strategy? Well, they're going to have to build the screen up one more time. And they're getting a little extra aggressive on this one here. You realize that might not be the brightest of ideas. No, really, it might not be a bright idea. But we'll see. Ah, now he's starting to sweep in. Okay. Now you're starting to see a bit of the aggression Dark Elf teams are well known for. Salted kick. It's a stun. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And the rest of the team, well, it's commitment, all right. Well, as far as I understand, half the coaches have been recommended after the season to be committed. You know, soft, fluffy rooms, fluffed up pillows, smelling men in their white coats. They should be. They play in this league. Alright, Skaven. Well, they're doing what they do best. Let's change direction again. No, it's just a stun. But it does the job. Yeah, you saw it. Look what's being formed. Oh, good. Look, another cage. And it's the frustration here when you're the Dark Elves against the Skaven team. Skaven go, alright, we just changed direction again. And they've got a good chunk of your team tied up over here, which is the whole point. Look, it's hard to go against Dark. It's tricky. You want to. It's the nature of the team. You want to commit. You want to get aggressive. You want a couple of rat pelts for your mum, because you love her. And look, the furry little bastards dodge away. Grateful little gits, aren't they? Now with this player back in, it looks pretty useful now. Okay. Dark Elves. Here we go. Mad scramble. Get back in position. Well, so far, so good. And this is what you call the free safety. Yeah, he's right back there, just in case. Of course, then again, if he runs fast enough, he's scoring anyway. Because, yeah, you've got it. He's in position for... Yep, just enough movement, he's in. Gotta love gutter runners. Love them to death. Alright, bring it in. Okay. He's been saving up for this. Here it is, the big blitz. All that GFI.
And you fail.
Does get the block though. Down he goes. And nothing. Sigh. And then of course you go down again. Well, it's not quite a disaster, but he really did need that player available. Okay, Skaven. Okay, you have a lot of choices. Turn 14. Gets away, dodges. Alright, there you go. Eligible receiver. Very eligible receiver, I understand. I have seen him posting his profile there on Face now, man. Yes, he does state he is single, looking to father a couple of 100 kids. Small litter. Alright, here we go. Basic play. Here we go. There's throw.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And yeah, no surprises whatsoever. That one, it's in. No surprise. Absolutely no surprise at all. Yeah, really, why would that be a surprise, I tell you? See, one more time, just right past your team, and in he goes. Okay. Got your KO back, you're in great shape. However, you have given the Dark Elves 3 turns. The Dark Elves haven't suffered any casualties. It's definitely been one of those games. It's one of those games that it's not smash up, but you're starting to see how high speed and positional teams try to deal with each other. And you're starting to see how frustrating it is. You think you've got him pinned down, lo and behold, he goes this way. Okay, I'll pin him down over here. No, that didn't work either. Alright. It happens. Let's get this one started. Ah, there you go. Perfect defense.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
That possibly was one of the best results you could roll if you're the Skaven team on defense in this case here. Because, and you see it right here, you can make life as difficult as possible for the Dark Elves to plunge on through in 3 turns. Mind you, it's also a pretty darn good kick. Right in the backside, just the way she likes it. Well now, Dark Elves, not a good day. Okay, but you can do it. They do have a team, but they've got to be very aggressive, trying to make sure they keep somebody in scoring position. And this is where you're trusting the mobility of, well, you've got a lot of movement, 7 players. Basically, it's your blitzers, and it's going to be, of all things, your runner. Or is that your thrower? I don't know. Depends what he does with the damn thing. Charges through. Well, there you go. He's got 2 eligible receivers early. Everything else contained. Now he's going to do a 2-die block over here. Alright. Double skull. Great.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Well, it could have been a double 1 down here. You saved your reroll. So it's maybe not such a bad thing. However, yeah, and you can see it. That's an open football. And you're a Skaven. Guess what you do? It's time for you to go and find the fucking football. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, he's stripped. Alright, would you try it again? He makes the GFI, does get the markup, but now the rest of the team has to go and do something a little bit more drastic at this point here. Now, admittedly, he has the 2 rerolls, so it wasn't dramatically. If he doubled 1'd it, okay, then it's not quite so good, is it? Okay. It's a push me, push you, and maybe not into the best of spots. That's a hard call, isn't it? Alright, coming down for the ball. Come on. Where are you going? There you go. So you go 2 markups now. Admittedly, you're AG4. But if it pisses a 1 out of him, it's worth the effort. Well, there you go. Solid kick. He gets a stun out of it. That takes the player out of the drive. Now, where are you going, Sunshine? Going back to help, are you? You're starting to see what the Dark Elves are actually doing here. He's planning off every option he can in case it all goes wrong. Oh, sorry. It's all that rat hair flying around. Just like that. Stop kicking them and kill them. Well, next time use fire. Far more permanent solution. Alright, makes the dodge away. He's got the ball. So far, so good. There's the pass. And he's got it.
I can do that.
And now he makes the dodge away. Does he hand it off? Does he keep it? He keeps it because see what skill he's got. You got it. Dump off. And that's why he hangs on to it. Meaning if you knock him down, he probably gets the ball to someone else. Okay, turn 16. And here you go. Not a bad idea. Can you knock this one down? Well, let's see if he gets him. Up, has a solid pow. Down he goes. And he's down. But he's not out. Skaven, opportunistic little team they are. Decide to run both Gunners down here. They think the game is put away. Now, I'm serious. Why would you move down here unless you think the game is put away? And that's basically it. He thinks the game is put away. He moves these players down here. Doesn't risk anything over here because, well, he's down. What are the odds? Now, really, what are the odds? Now he's thinking about it. He thinks it's a great idea. Mind you, if you're the other coach watching, you're going, what the hell are you thinking? Okay, fine. So we'll leave the dugout. Because right now the Skaven are looking at a 2-1 win. No, I'm serious. They're looking at a 2-1 win right now. That's why he's moved those players all the way down here. I had to point that out to you why. Just guess how fast he goes. 7. Now he's in the end zone. He's made 1. There's the throw. You've got it. And there you go. It's tied up. 2-2. I'm sorry, lad. You played a flawless game right to that last play. That was the only mistake you made all game. Oh, ye gods. That's a tough one there. As for, you got to give full credits there and kudos to the Dark Elves. Just they didn't give up and they found a way to tie it up, snatching a tie, at least from the jaws of defeat. So there you go from the MCC division, and we'll carry on the coverage of the World Cup qualifiers. Nuffle bless your dice.